Why were Roman arch spans so impressive? Imagine standing under a massive stone arch that seems to stretch endlessly across a valley. It's not magic, but a marvel of ancient engineering that still amazes us today. Roman arches are famous for their ability to span huge gaps with strength and stability. How did they do it? Well, it all comes down to clever design and smart use of materials. Roman engineers used wedge-shaped stones called voussoirs to build these arches. The central stone, called the keystone, locked everything into place. When the keystone was set, it held the arch together, distributing weight evenly along the curve. This meant the load was transferred down into supporting walls or piers, not just hanging in the air. That's why Roman arches could be so wide and tall without collapsing. During construction, they used wooden frameworks called centering to hold the stones in place until the keystone was added. Once the keystone was in, the arch could support itself. They also reinforced the stones with iron clamps and used lead to bind parts together, making the structure even stronger. The Romans didn't just stop at arches. They developed concrete, mixing it with stone and brick to create a tough core that could take heavy loads and resist weather. This innovation allowed them to build enormous vaults and domes, which are just series of arches joined together. Think of the Pantheon with its huge, open interior space. Roman engineers were masters of measuring and planning. They used precise tools to ensure every stone was placed correctly, which made their arches incredibly durable. These arches weren't just for show. They were vital for bridges, aqueducts, and public buildings. The aqueducts, for example, needed long spans to cross valleys and rivers while keeping water flowing smoothly. The impressive size of these spans was a symbol of Roman power and skill. So, the reason Roman arch spans were so impressive is because of their smart design, strong materials, and careful construction techniques. These innovations changed architecture forever and left a legacy that still influences building today.